The desire to attain wealth is a powerful and worthy ambition. Yet before any strategy or action, there is a truth that must be acknowledged, one that few are willing to face. Wealth demands sacrifice. Not a brief momentary sacrifice, but a consistent daily price paid through decisions, discipline, and discomfort. While many dream of financial freedom, only a rare few are prepared to relinquish the very habits, comforts, and beliefs that hold them back. This unwillingness is why most people remain stagnant, living the same year repeatedly, merely calling it a life. Those who sense they are meant for something greater often feel a deep frustration watching their potential go unrealized. For them, 5 sacrifices stand as non-negotiable steps toward transformation. These sacrifices are not glamorous or easy. They are difficult, they challenge the status quo, and they often invite criticism. Yet they are the very steps that separate the ordinary from the exceptional. And those willing to embrace them will join the ranks of the few who truly succeed. The first sacrifice is the surrender of comfort. Society trains individuals from a young age to seek safety, a predictable job, a warm home, food on the table, and a stable routine. But the comfort zone, though appealing, becomes a silent prison. It is the space where nothing grows, where every day looks like the last, where evolution is halted. In the comfort zone, habits repeat, relationships stagnate, income plateaus, and dreams are postponed indefinitely. True growth lives in discomfort. Fear is a signal of movement. It demands investing in unfamiliar territories, learning new skills, and acting in the face of uncertainty. Wealth is never born in stillness. It is created in motion, where courage overrides convenience. Exiting the safety zone is not about abandoning everything at once. It's about challenging personal limits every day, doing the work even when outcomes are uncertain. Because today's comfort is tomorrow's price of stagnation. Human beings were not born to merely survive, they were born to prosper. But prosperity requires leaving behind the illusion of security to embrace a reality filled with opportunity, unpredictability, and potential. The second sacrifice is the denial of instant gratification. Immediate pleasure, while tempting, often trades long-term progress for fleeting comfort. It is the urge to choose entertainment over discipline, spending over investing, and distraction over direction. These short-lived indulgences create a false sense of achievement, but leave individuals stuck in place. Growth demands restraint. It requires the ability to say no, to walk away from unnecessary purchases, indulgent habits, and time-wasting activities. Wealth is a byproduct of long-term vision. While many are busy enjoying the present, the few are building the future. Every moment of pleasure denied becomes a brick in the foundation of true freedom. This is not deprivation, it is intention. Choosing to delay comfort now is choosing to live free later, free from debt, dependency, and constraint. Society is designed to encourage addiction to immediacy. From social media to impulsive sales tactics, everything is engineered to keep people numb. But that cycle can be broken. By shifting focus from consumption to creation, from pleasure to purpose, individuals can convert every denied impulse into capital, peace, and freedom. This sacrifice turns temporary denial into permanent gain. The third sacrifice is the relinquishing of the need for approval. The path to wealth requires the strength to be misunderstood. It invites sideways glances, criticism, and the discomfort of no longer fitting into familiar spaces. As one evolves, it becomes inevitable that others will claim they've changed. And they have. That change disturbs those who remain the same. Most live for validation, doing what pleases others, following trends, speaking the expected. But this costs more than it's worth. It steals autonomy. True wealth is living by one's own values. It means working when others rest, studying when others celebrate, and investing when others spend. It means turning down invitations, breaking habits, and choosing purpose over popularity. Approval cannot fund dreams. Opinions cannot pay bills. Those bound by the expectations of others will forever be limited. Success demands the courage to disappoint. It asks for the strength to be different, to move quietly while others shout, to save when others spend, to build in silence. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. It is the knowing that one no longer needs permission to pursue freedom. The fourth sacrifice is the use of free time as fuel. Many speak of change, yet spend their free time escaping the very life they claim to want to transform. They binge content, party endlessly, or oversleep. While these moments feel harmless, they are time lost, and time is the one asset that never returns. Those who squander time squander opportunity, and those who waste opportunity delay their own liberation. To create wealth, time must be used differently. Where others relax, the committed build. Where others drift, the disciplined learn and apply. This doesn't mean life becomes joyless. It means that for a season, the focus sharpens. The individual trades fleeting pleasures for lasting results. It is painful to witness peers enjoying their leisure while one works, but the fruits of sacrifice ripen for those who plant with purpose. Every hour spent today on growth subtracts pain from tomorrow. Entertainment is replaced with transformation. This shift in time usage is not just a tactic, it becomes a defining trait of the successful. The fifth and final sacrifice is the shedding of identity. It is the deepest and most painful, for it demands the death of who one believes themselves to be. Limiting beliefs formed in childhood, such as money is evil or I'm not meant for wealth, become invisible chains. These identities, shaped by fear and scarcity, must be broken. The person who arrived at this moment cannot carry them into the future. That version must be left behind. The one who settles, who overspends, who avoids accountability. A new self must rise. This transformation is not philosophical, it is practical. It means confronting the mirror and saying, that was who I was. It is not who I will be. It demands a rejection of excuses, a severing of toxic relationships, and an unrelenting responsibility for one's life. No saviors, no blame, only action. A new identity is forged through bold decisions, wise investments, and unwavering discipline. One who chooses greatness cannot continue living small. They must become the architect of their future. Many will hear these truths and choose to ignore them. They will return to comfort, indulge in momentary pleasure, chase approval, waste time, and cling to the identities that limit them. Years from now, they will look back with regret. But a few, the committed, will choose differently. They will embrace the sacrifices. They will pay the price, and they will build the life they were destined for. It does not require perfection. It requires purpose. Wealth is not granted by chance. It is earned through commitment, through clarity, through choice. The knowledge of these 5 sacrifices presents a crossroads. One path leads to excuses, the other to transformation. And those who choose to change everything: their finances, their relationships, their destiny. In the end, it is not the most talented who succeed. It is the most determined. And by reaching this point, one has already taken the first step ahead of the rest. Now the time to act has arrived. Thanks for watching InvestingFlix, where smart money learns smarter moves. Subscribe for more insights that grow your wealth.